showcase what we think of the future, our latest products, and I hope you have a chance to also not just listen to the presentation, but walk around the booth and get a good idea of all our products. As you know, Grundig is now the only European brand which has a full suite of products from consumer electronics to appliances, premium appliances. So I hope you enjoy this hour. We'll also have a Q&A to answer any questions you have. I'll try not to bore you. Ragıp, my colleague, will go through some products and some details of what we're doing. I guess with that, let's start. So Arçelik, you're familiar with, I'm sure. We are a global player. We're in over 100 countries with our products. 27,000 employees with our latest acquisition in Pakistan, which is yet to close with regulatory approval. That'll add another 3,000 employees. We'll have 18 factories in 7 countries. We have more than 30 subsidiaries around the world. And Grundig is actually a brand that we are rolling out around the world. I'll go into some more details. Our 2015 sales revenues was around 5 billion euros. And we are, as you all know, aggressively growing with all our brands. We have 10 brands. I see some familiar faces from this morning from the Beko presentation. So you will know that actually Beko is a sister brand to Grundig. We expect to grow extremely fast with the Grundig range. The heritage of the brand is very, very strong. We have doubled this year from last year. We expect to double again next year. But the important point I'd like to make is in 5 years, we expect 20% or more of our sales to come from our Grundig brand. This is important because Grundig products and Grundig product ranges are premium products. So this means we will be much more active in the premium range. We have plans to roll out in Southeast Asia, in Africa, China, Latin America. At the moment, we started in Europe. The reception has been very, very strong, I'm happy to say. And I mean, that is basically on the back of a superior product range, which you will all have a chance to see later on today. Thinking about the future, Max Grundig, when he was actually producing radios, was thinking about the future. And this is firmly in our DNA. Today, I'm happy to say that future thinking is not about just thinking about the future. It's about thinking today and doing something about it today. This is our philosophy at Grundig. We're committed to making people's lives better. While we're doing this, we want to do it sustainably. We want to make sure we're offering value to the consumer that is using a Grundig product. While we are doing all of this, obviously there are some global trends which shape our behavior and our target markets. Internet of Things is one of these. We are very affected, like everybody. Everybody's life is affected by the transformation, digital transformation. Today, there's maybe 10 to 11 billion dollars, used to saying dollars, 10 or 11 billion appliances or products that are connected to the internet. By 4 or 5 more years, we expect this to be conservatively at least 25, 30 billion. This, of course, changes the way we interact with appliances quite dramatically. And this is obvious to most of you. New trillion-dollar businesses will be created around the Internet of Things and around the connectivity of appliances. The smart home market will grow by 5 times to at least $400 billion in 2020. This is our very conservative estimates. And the appliances, the way we work with appliances will change from being transactional to relationship-driven. Today, when you control an appliance or your TV, you press a button on the remote, you tell it what you want it to do. Tomorrow, the appliances, or even today, the appliances will understand what you're trying to do and make it much more convenient. They will learn. You will not have to interact with them in the same way. This, of course, changes the way we design products. As these smarter appliances will interact with us better, understand us better, we will save time, we will save energy, a lot of resources won't be wasted. Design is in the center of everything. Another part of our DNA and heritage for Grundig is design. Everything in Grundig is design-centered. Now, we're at a period in our lives, or Grundig is at a period in its life, where the user interface and how the appliance communicates with the user is just as important or even more important than the design. So for the first time, I think technology and design are marrying to create unique user interfaces and how to change the way the appliance actually communicates with the user. For us, sustainability is one of our key values. We actually do our very best to operate a clean supply chain. We believe that we carry a lot of responsibility on behalf of the consumer. When a consumer trusts in the Grundig brand, buys a Grundig product, they have to know that we do the utmost possible for the environment. Not just in our manufacturing processes, but in everything we do, in every single process we have around the company. We have an open kitchen policy. This means that we are transparent with our consumers on all our processes. We are happy to share what kind of carbon footprint is created for what product. We believe this will increasingly put pressure on the industry as well to embrace these values around sustainability, honesty, transparency, and authenticity. We care about the lives of our customers. We have a human-centric culture. We actually interact with the consumers. We study their behavior. We try to understand what their needs are, and we build product around those very real needs. We really listen. That's what I want to emphasize. And at the end of the day, it's the consumers that use our product that we manufacture. So, how does Grundig make a difference? Innovation, innovation, innovation. We can only really differentiate from the competition set in our industry by investing more in innovation. For 70 years, we promoted form and function together, and today we bring innovation to consumers which will really make a difference in their daily lives, whether it's saving time, whether it's making it more efficient, or just simply working better than what's out there. When we innovate in technology, we innovate in design, and we innovate around corporate social responsibility. All of these three combined is what actually results in Grundig products. With that, I want to invite Ragib to go through some of our products and show you what we really mean by innovation. Ragib, if you may come on stage. I'll be back for Q&A.
Thank you, Hakan. Such a crowd. I'm quite pleased to see such an interest in Grundig. Hakan mentioned 3 pillars of innovation, actually, and those are digital transformation, design, and we describe this as form through function, and corporate social responsibility. First, I like to talk about, first, I like to talk about the Grundig's mandate, actually. We do our best to understand our customers, to deliver real, meaningful innovation. We use this understanding to develop products that help us to live better at home and wider environment. And the outcome, we hope, is smart devices that blend with our lives and provide us solutions. And I'm hoping to show you some tangible examples of that. So the first couple of examples I like to talk on this are a couple of TV sets. One is our first OLED TV, which is an amazing product, actually. We have some examples in our booth. The picture is absolutely brilliant, and the depth of the blacks are exceptional, and you will see it for yourselves. It has a 3-way stereo sound system. It's obviously 4K, great pictures, and an incredible design statement. It is less than 6 centimeters. Its frame is less than 6 millimeters thick, and of course it has the latest smart technology in it. which gives you all the applications and access to video libraries and other online places. So the Android TV has exactly the same features. Again, it's a design statement. It's almost 8 mm thick. And on top of all these features, you will have access to Google Music, Google Games, Google Play, video libraries, games, and casting. So those are just a couple of examples of TVs that we do. Now, we discussed about digital transformation. Hakan mentioned today more than 10 billion devices are connected, and it's exponentially growing. The connectivity should save time and energy, otherwise it's a gimmick. But connectivity, but most importantly, should make life easier for our customers. Our connected platform, our connectivity focus is about compatibility, integration, and collaboration between products. Not just our products, but different makes and different models in a much wider world and environment. For that, we became the premium member of All-Seen Alliance. Now, All-Seen Alliance is founded by leading technology companies around the world, such as Canon, Microsoft, Qualcomm, Sony, among many. And it has all-join interface, a software framework that communicate with each other, that it enables devices and applications to communicate each other regardless of manufacturer, make, and model. So our connected platform works on that operating system. The other one is the cloud. Cloud does exactly the same thing. So cloud-based operation gives us the ability to blend with the other manufacturers' products. So we give variety of choice and easy-to-use applications and products for our customers. We also partnered with Amazon. That's very exciting, actually. You know, Amazon is working significantly to make its customers' life easier, quicker, and enjoyable. So we are implementing Amazon Dash replacement service into our dishwashers and washing machines. And what it will do is it will give you the peace of mind. You will never run out of consumables when you run this service integrated with Amazon. And also another example of our Amazon collaboration is the usage of Amazon Echo. Amazon, we have one example. It's only available in the US at the moment, the Amazon Echo, but we have an example in our stand, a washing machine that uses Amazon Echo, and you can communicate via Amazon Echo. So we turned this connected concept into tangible products, and we introduced HomeWiz. HomeWiz is the instant remote control of Grundig connected appliances, and it can be driven on tablet, TV, smart devices in many different forms. And it gives you control over your devices regardless whether you're in home or away on a wide area network. It gives us the ability to monitor and control our washing machine, dryer, oven, fridge, dishwasher, TV remotely. And again, as I said, you don't have to be at home. You can be outside at home. It uses the connectivity to deliver that. It's easy to use. It has a clean, easy interface full with features such as favorites, recipes, great help section, among many others. It's secure. It uses the latest secure connection, which is constantly updated, and it helps to reduce energy. Using off-peak hours for operation of your appliances, and you can manage that again remotely. And it does expert diagnosis. It collects information about operations and your usage habits. It uploads to the cloud and gives you the feedback, and therefore you can understand your own needs and operate your appliances much more efficiently. Now I'm going to show a video now, if you allow me. And this video should give you a sense about how we imagine the future world with connected appliances. And this imagination drives our product development. So here it is.
As the world is getting more connected and technology opens up a wealth of options, life becomes more complex, yet very exciting. We at Grundig ask, how can we simplify your life? Imagine connectivity making your daily life more comfortable by offering you just the right choices, no matter who decides. And by seamlessly teaming up with you and your family for the best results. Imagine technology helping you treat food with respect. Everything is kept fresh and with minimum waste used to the maximum. Of course, it is prepared just the way you like it. With your loved ones healthy and happy, you contribute to a sustainable future for generations to come. Imagine connecting whenever and wherever you want, with important information always at hand. Creating more quality time with the people you love. Turn a car trip into a fun ride and cherish the truly precious moments in life. What if intuitive technology follows the way you work, collaborate, and share, making every process feel smooth and natural, and providing everything you need, right when and where you need it. And when everything in your world is connected, intelligent technology will understand and fulfill your needs in the blink of an eye. At Grundig, your life drives our innovation with one simple goal: creating technology that truly assists you, keeps you informed, and serves you just the way you want. So you only need to care about what truly matters: your wishes and dreams for the future. A connected world offers a wealth of opportunities. A connected world enriches and simplifies. This is your future, yours to connect to, yours to inspire and be inspired by.
And what connects you?
This is just the beginning.
So, obviously we are not there yet, but you will be surprised how many elements of this future thinking we are already started to implement into our products. This future world drives our conceptual thinking and our product development. Again, I have 3 examples for that, and you can see all of these examples in our stand. The first one is the cooling oven. That's a world's first. That's an oven which has the cooling capability and will be and is connected actually to a wider network. And what it does, imagine you are going to work in the morning and at that time or even the night before, you put your dairy products or your fish, vegetables into your oven, and the oven keeps them fresh at 5 degrees until your chosen time or preferred time of starting cooking. And you can do that remotely. You can send a command with the selected program remotely and tell this cooking to start cooking. And when you are at home, when you from work, your meal is ready. And we expect that this will save in people's lives 1 hour each day when it's used efficiently. So it's a great innovation, and we have a working sample in our food. The other one is the fresh meter. Now, I saw this development of this fresh meter in our Cambridge development facility. It's some very exciting stuff. It's a clever food sensor. It senses the freshness of the food in a special compartment of the refrigeration, and it tells you remotely if your food is fresh or not. So you can either go and buy, or you can use these foods up until its fullest potential from a freshness point of view. The herb garden is another interesting concept. Again, we have a beautiful example of this. It allows us to grow our own herbs in optimum environments. It promotes health, well-being, and most importantly, it reduces waste in its own way too. And it's available on our stand for you to see, and our colleagues will give you information about this. The second pillar of innovation is design-driven innovation. Design is a visible way of thinking, and believe me, we thought a lot. Our customers make decisions based on design, eco-conscious, and socially responsible credentials of the products that we produce. Our Grundig design is modern. It reflects technology and premium feel in a clean, timeless look. You don't buy, when you buy a Grundig, you don't buy a spaceship with blinking lights, with all that technology in it. What you buy, what you get, is a modern, sleek, clean design with the power of a spaceship under the hood. So that's what we are aiming to do. We also trial new materials and new concepts as a part of our design-driven innovation. Again, a few examples of that. Carbon fibers. We use carbon fibers. They are durable, aesthetic, long-lasting, timeless, and stronger than steel, but weigh half as much. And we have introduced very initial concept in Eurocucina, and then and we have the actual product here as well. The other one, which is an amazing product actually, our Wux hob, integrated into marble worktop. It's a global first, and again we have this product here. Wux is virtual user experience, and it uses the worktop of an ordinary kitchen top as your control center, which is virtual, which is flexible, which is customizable, and it opens up a world of opportunities and flexibility for the user. And again, it's very difficult to explain here. You should watch some of the demonstrations and you should see it for yourself. The other one is the auto-leveling technology that we are implementing into our ovens. So when, for example, a connected oven, you send a command, say that I want this program, I want this recipe to be cooked. And for that recipe, in different stages of the cooking, the oven intelligently, according to the recipe, changes the self position. It raises or lowers to give you the best cooking in a fastest possible way. Again, this is an amazing piece of technology. So these are just few examples. Our final pillar is CSR, corporate social responsibility driven innovation. And we will be exceptionally passionate about this. And we have particularly focused on health and food waste. Again, few examples. Custom fresh feature that we are implementing in a number of our refrigerators. They can store the food up to 3 times longer. 15 days for dairy products and 30 days, up to 30 days for fruit and vegetable. They don't lose their initial tenderness, initial freshness in this particular compartment. It's all about saving food, giving you a peace of mind about the resources that we have, the limited resources that we have. Our herb garden, we discuss about that again. It saves, it promotes a healthy lifestyle and saves food as well, because the herbs can live in that, grow and live in that herb garden in a much longer, for a much longer time. Our fast and healthy oven has the ability to dehydrate fruits and vegetables. What a great way of promoting healthy lifestyle and save food and not waste it. Health and reducing food waste are key drivers for us, and these features and products will enable our consumers to reduce food waste in a very healthy manner. Now, sustainability, we would not be true to our mandate if we don't produce and provide sustainable products. The best breakthroughs are sustainable. It is estimated that the demand for the energy will increase by 50% by 2030. That's an unsustainable strain on world's resources. So we have to do something about it. And some of the clear examples how we tackle with that issue are in the products that we are developing themselves. For example, we have a world record A triple plus minus 30% EcoChamp refrigerator. The other example is best-in-class EcoChamp washing machines with A triple plus, minus 70% energy consumption. It hardly uses any energy to wash your clothes. Of course, it's not only electricity or energy, it's the water as well. The lack of water affects 40% of the world population today, 40%. And actually, in the coming years and decades, it may cause the biggest human migration that the human race has ever lived because of the water scarcity and changing environment, triggered by the changing environment. So what do we do? Again, we have a dishwasher that uses only 5.5 liters of water, which saves 2.6 tons of water compared to a conventional dishwasher. That's an amazing saving, actually. And also, we are constantly, as the other leading manufacturer, tested by the leading consumer magazines and test houses, and etc., which in the UK or Stiftung Warentest in Germany are the best examples of that. And each country has equally important and significant test and consumer champion media. I'm quite proud to announce not only we have won multiple awards with our Grundig brand from all these magazines and test houses so far, but the latest is from the Stiftung Warentest again. Our dryer, our Grundig GTA 38267G dryer, if you want to know the model, exact model number, achieved a good status, and it took the first place, actually. It's fairly recent. It's an amazing honor for us, and I'm quite honored also to present this to you today. So these are some examples for the sustainability. Besides efficient products and water efficient products, energy and water efficient products, our ambition is to raise awareness and save global resources in different ways. Not just only technology, but in different ways. We want to be part of the solution. And saving food is the part of the solution in that regard. Food waste is our chosen challenge. To reduce the food waste is our chosen challenge. European households alone toss 27 million tons of edible foods into the rubbish each year. It's an unsustainable, it's a stupid amount of waste of perfectly fine food, actually. Zero hunger, on the other hand, is the #2 topic of the United Nations 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. So United Nations have that goal, yet we continue to waste all that magnificent and very important, very delicate resource. So it's important for us that we align ourselves with initiatives that prompt education and inspire change. Respect food is our motto. So for that, we have partnered with this fine gentleman. He's called Massimo Bottura. He is the chef of the world's best restaurant as we stand here today. If anyone wants to know, it's in Modena, Italy. And he has a Food for Soul cultural association, and we have partnered with him and with this movement. So Massimo started Food for Soul Association to eliminate food waste, as simple as that, because of all the reasons that I explained. He creates recipes with leftover food and opens food kitchens around the world that use these recipes. And he creates awareness about how to reduce food waste. And we are proud partner and proud sponsor of this event. And one of the best examples was in Rio during the Olympics. He has worked intensively on that subject, and his kitchen was occupied with Grundig products. So, as a conclusion, Grundig is more than a product catalog. I should say that with great confidence. We have a dedication to deliver appliances in the home that make home life better, smarter, and more efficient. We try our best to do that. And we do this through a strong investment in R&D, and I can explain our R&D credentials and how much investment we do in that front, and our wins actually. And through a commitment to design, through a commitment to innovation and technology. And we do those things whilst inspiring our customers about reducing our impact, humans' impact on resources in the world. So thank you very much for listening for me. That was the conclusion. And I suppose we can have questions now to me and to